Oh, what is up, guys? Today we are going to be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3, and I am back at it with another video. And today, what we're going to do, and what I'm going to tell you, is 10 common mistakes that new players do in Jurassic World Evolution 3, the game. So, the first one is not having enough maintenance teams. So, for this right here, the maintenance team, they're already out right now. But the one thing you don't want to do is, or the one thing you want to have is like maintenance posts throughout your park. So like if you guys didn't have that, for example, like during like natural disasters and stuff, you like will be in big trouble because the all the buildings, all the fences will turn off, and that will lead to death and um escape from the dinosaurs. So make sure you want to add maintenance posts to your parks, like this one right here. Make sure they're blue within the area of the maintenance post when you're placing it. You don't want to leave anything red, because if you do, then that could also lead to escaping for dinosaurs. But the next thing is ignoring natural breeding. So if you ignore that part, then your park will not gain stars. So like for example, if you had two T-Rexes but you didn't breed them, then the guests would be like not giving you any good stars, and you wouldn't be getting that much attention. But if you do add things like a nesting area, you can have two T-Rexes and stuff like this. This is a baby T-Rex. So then for right here, we have the male and the female. That's the male and this is the female. So you could tell by the top right corner in the like the happy, comfort, health, in that area. So you should always want to put natural breeding in there. So the third thing is overstaffing scientists way too early in your park. So for example, for the scientists, I like for an example, I put 20 because this is what people do, and that will lead to you like getting bankrupt. Because if you were in survival mode, this is sandbox right now, but if you were in survival mode, it would cost 475,000 for all of these scientists. So you don't want to do that, and you want to keep it at the minimum of 14. And the next one is poor placement of security cameras. So, as you can see, I put one security camera because people do that and they think it's enough. But no, you should always have like 3 in that one enclosure, like this right here. And I did that on purpose because that would be a good example for a common mistake that people do. So you want to put 3, so like this and this, and make sure it's connected, because when it says this, it's not connected. So add a capture team and one right here, and that's it, and then you're good. There will be no escaping. Obviously, because of the rocks, they really can't escape. But if there was regular enclosures, they would be able to escape if there was no security cameras connected. So you're gonna want to make sure to do that, and it's connected. Next thing is mismanaging amenity size. So, for example, if you place like a large amenity here, or like 2 large amenities here and one over here, but like one medium, the medium is good because you have a good profit. But if you put a large one, then it's not gonna be a good profit, because like it would be a low traffic area, and it will often lead to financial loss, and like players should match the amenity size to the projected guest. So you should always want to, but if you can, then yes, like this, put a large amenity. But if it's in a crowded area, not like this, you shouldn't put a large amenity like that. So next one, deleting instead of moving. So like for example, if I wanted to delete this, instead of deleting it, because if you do delete it in survival mode, deleting a building with expensive upgrades is like a waste of money. Not this, but like a power station, a large power station. Because it would like really, really bring down your money. But you, like, if it significantly, like, significant, oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It could lead to more costs affected to move the building, because moving the building of instead of deleting it is better. So like even if it requires two separate moves to clear the space, so you're gonna want to make sure to move the building instead of deleting it. So now, a storm preparedness. So if you're not prepared for a storm, like you don't have good backup generators, or you don't have good like you don't have good upgrades, then your park is going to fail and dinosaurs are going to escape, and it will not be a fun image. So also, when you're doing that, instead of leading it to that point, you should always have backup generators or a good large power station where it has good upgrades. So make sure to do that. Last one, we're going to be so like forget that failing like this one over here, like canyons or deep like or deep water, like this is all less of and less attractive enclosures. So you're gonna want this type of stuff so that people are more interested of going into the building, because the T-Rex will go in here and stuff, and the juvenile. So you're gonna want to make sure to do full terraforming. So that would be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this really helped you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification button, because I will be posting every week, daily. I will be posting daily, and I will be keeping you posted. So make sure to keep watching my content, and I will see you all in the next one.